Well, it's a very sad occasion. We've lost somebody who was tops in Spanish politics at the time of the transition, a very honest man of great integrity and highly respected in Spanish politics and internationally. He was a diplomat by career. And he came from the Tierno Galván Partido Socialista Popular, not the actual PSOE, and then joined them and went into government. So he came from an intellectual diplomatic field.
Would it be fair to say that in the post-Francoist era, he was the first foreign minister to engage with Gibraltar positively?
Well, there had been previous engagements with the UCD, with Marcelino Oreja, but this man went further because he actually opened the frontier. It was the first Council of Ministers of the Felipe Gonzalez government, the PSOE government, where he was foreign minister. It was held in December 1982, and the first decision they took was to open the border for, quote, humanitarian reasons. Now that was really something new, and it showed that this man was a true socialist. He believed in people first, and that did away with the foreign ministry's philosophy, the Castilla philosophy, which persists today, in my view, that you have to do bilateral relations over Gibraltar with the United Kingdom, and that Gibraltarians have no say and no self-determination.
Now, you interviewed him on a number of occasions. Can you tell us what your recollections are from those moments?
Well, I had several interviews with him. The first one was a very long interview, half an hour, held at the Palacio de Santa Cruz in Madrid, the Spanish Foreign Ministry, and that was extensive at the time of the opening of the border. And he spoke of osmosis, which some people were worried about. But of course, it was the idea to go forward. You had to have interchange at cultural, sporting, never mind political levels, and forget sovereignty. It could have been dangerous to a degree for us, but at least he took us into account, which made a huge difference. And then I brought him over for a program I used to run, which was called Open Forum, and it was a discussion program, basically. And he came along, and at the time it proved very controversial, because I invited Joe Bossano as leader of the opposition, and Sir Joshua Hassan as chief minister. But Sir Joshua was in London on political issues, on business, with Adolfo Canepa, and they didn't make it on time. So I was faced with Moran on his own here in Gibraltar, and just the leader of the opposition. They did the program, we had an invited audience, and frankly, it went extremely well. Bossano and him were at loggerheads at times, but they got on because they were both socialists and they had something in common. Moran made a comment to me which I will never forget. After the program, we gave him a dinner at the Rock Hotel, and on the way there, we were sat in the car, and he said to me, "Bossano is a nationalist, isn't he? He's not a socialist." And I said, "Well, he's a socialist. He leads the Labour Party of Gibraltar." Yes, but he's nationalist. He defends Gibraltar. And it was quite interesting what he observed, no?